Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. So guys, if you see me wearing this nice Manchester United jersey, it means one thing. I'm going to talk about the match Manchester United played against RCD Lens. We have a Ghanaian black star midfielder who started in that game in the person of Salis, Abdul, So in case you didn't watch, I'm here to bring you all his performances in that game against Manchester United. Also in today's game, we are getting fresh information about Mohammed Kudus straight from Netherlands. I'm going to talk about it live here on Sports Corner GH, and also transfer news concerning Benjamin Tete and Emmanuel Emenike, amongst many others, live here on Sports Corner GH. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, or today is your first time watching me, please make sure to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and God richly bless you. So guys, quickly, let me start with the transfers and we'll come back to the performances. Now with the transfers, I'd like to begin with Emmanuel Emenike. Now Emmanuel Emenike, we already know plays for CFR Cluj. Now after the Under-23 African Cup of Nations, where he scored 3 goals and an assist, teams have lined up in queue to actually sign this player. So far for CFR Cluj, 2 games, 2 goals. He is on a good scoring form for CFR Cluj. Now, the new team that has joined the whole list of teams is Turkish side Adanaspor, who are ready to offer CFR Cluj 10.5 million euros to sign the Ghanaian striker. Now, let's not forget, there are other teams that have already made offers to CFR Cluj to sign the player. And this is what CFR Cluj wants: a bidding war for Emmanuel Emenike. If a bidding war happens, then the price of the player goes up, because everybody would like to offer the player a higher amount and also offer the team a higher amount. So the highest bidder wins. So this is the latest concerning Emmanuel Emenike, aka 99 Ideas transfer from CFR Cluj to any of these teams. Hoffenheim are also interested, Montreal Impact interested, Slavia Prague interested, and the latest team is Adanaspor in the Turkey League, who are also interested. So guys, we'll follow up on this and bring you all information you need to know about the transfer of Emmanuel Emenike. Now, moving away from Emmanuel Emenike, let's talk about Benjamin Tete. Benjamin Tete. There were some videos I brought you about Benjamin Tete because he plays for Hull City. Ever since he made his move to Hull City, he only played 15 games. Injuries has become, the whole story about his season with Hull City. In that 15 games, he only scored 3 goals. 3 goals, which is quite disturbing. And what we hear is that the owner of Hull City is looking away to ship Benjamin Tete. And from what we also hear, Benjamin Tete himself is also willing to transfer to France for personal reasons. Now, the club in France willing to sign Benjamin Tete is French League outside Metz, M-E-T-Z, Metz, who are ready to sign Benjamin Tete. So on Sunday, from my source, on Sunday, Benjamin Tete will do his medical. So upon the success of the medical, would here we go for Benjamin Tete from Hull City to French League outside Metz. So guys, that is the latest concerning Benjamin Tete's transfer. Now let's talk about Mohammed Kudus. Now their information from Netherlands that states that Mohammed Kudus has told his teammates that he's leaving, and all his teammates are already aware Mohammed Kudus is leaving. But this particular statement, as you can see on the screen, states that Ajax already have Mohammed Kudus replacement. I brought you a video that they have already tabled down about 3 players to replace Mohammed Kudus. From what I hear, Ajax have already fixated themselves to select one of these players to replace Mohammed Kudus. So Mohammed Kudus' departure from Ajax is imminent, but as to which team he's going to right now is what we don't know, because we are yet to see Chelsea make an official bid for him. Arsenal are also waiting to sell either Balogun or any of their players so that they can go in for Mohammed Kudus. And Mohammed Kudus have already made it very clear that he wants to play Arsenal because of the Champions League that Arsenal is going to play come next season. And also Arsenal are going to fight for titles, unlike Chelsea. Chelsea are only going to play the domestic games, the EPL, the FA Cups, and also the Carabao Cups. But Mohammed Kudus wants more than that. He feels like Arsenal is going to give him the chance to play because Arsenal are going to play in a lot of competitions. And once they are playing a lot of competition, there will be injuries and then he will get playing time. So guys, that is the latest we are getting from Mohammed Kudus. And this is straight from journalists in Netherlands. So guys, that is the latest from Mohammed Kudus. Any new update from him, we'll make sure to bring it to you live here on Sports Corner GH. Now, let's talk about performances. And I'm going to talk about Manchester United versus RCD Lens. Now, that game, most Ghanaians were interested because they wanted to see Salis Abdul, our midfield maestro, because he has been doing it in French League. Let's see if he can do it against the big boys. Let's see if he can do it against the big boys. So in the first half, RCD Lens scored a very beautiful goal from the center, and Onana was not able to even save that ball. Onana was not able to save that ball. But in the first half, Salis was good. Salis was quite good. But in the second half, he was totally lost. In fact, Casemiro, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes overshadowed RCD Lens midfield. They overshadowed the midfield. But then all we can take out from this game is that, Champions League is coming and RCD Lens looks like a very organized team. Yes, they could punish you on the counter break and they're very organized at the back. We also saw this Ghanaian player called Kelvin Dansu. He was also solid. He's a very tall player, clearing a lot of area balls, and we are happy that two Ghanaian players are doing well. One actually playing for the Black Stars, Salis Abdul. This is just a preseason game. So these are some of the performances on your screen. I don't want to go straight into it because, you can see it's not that much because we're playing against, a bigger giant Manchester United. Even though Manchester United had their own shortcomings, but still, RCD Lens were able to contain them. And, they didn't concede that much, but then I feel like this is a curtain raiser to them as to what they should expect in the UCL come next season. So, guys, that is the latest concerning Salis Abdul game he played against Manchester United in the preseason game. Now, lastly, let's talk about Matthew Kojo. Now, this former Kotoko player, Starboy, is now with Dundee FC in the Scottish League. Now, in the preseason for Dundee, he was doing marvelously, was scoring goals here and there. What we hear is that the Scottish League has already started, in which I brought you that Jojo Wallacott got injured. Now, Dundee won their game. Dundee actually won their game. And then Matthew Kojo scored the second goal in that game. They won by 4-0. He scored the second goal in that game. In that game, he scored one goal and gave one assist. That is how you start your season. That is how you start your season. And the former Asante Kotoko player, if you give this boy latest 3 to 4 years and he performs consistently like this, don't be surprised if you see this boy in one of the top 5 European clubs, either Italy, Germany, England, and the likes. Because this boy, he's doing well. He's doing well. We all saw him when he was at Asante Kotoko. After finishing playing the ball, a lot of fans were giving him money and things. Now he's with Dundee and he's doing marvelously well, and I'm very happy for this player. That is why I'm touching on him today. So guys, that is the latest we have for you on Ghanaian and Black Star players, transfers, and also performances in their various leagues. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you in the next video. We go bye.